Motor nerds, welcome back. Geez, I feel like I've been spoiling you guys lately. It's 3 days in a row, 3 videos. It's getting crazy in here. I just have had some extra time, figure I'd bring you in. You know, here we are again, race shop, everyone's favorite place. So today I'm going to do my other bike review. So yesterday you were privileged enough to see my Trek Slash 7, which is sweet. I love it. But you're going to ask yourself, well, BigCat, you're trying to tell us that cycling's going to help with motocross. What about when the trails are closed? What about if I can't get out there? What about that? Well, I also, like I said, I try and incorporate cycling as much as I can. So I have what's called a hybrid or a exercise bike. It's up to you what you want to call it. Basically what it is going to be a more similar geometry and frame to a mountain bike with basically road bike tires set up. So I have a bad back, I have degenerative disc disease, and the motocross itself beats my back up enough. So I can't really ride the bikes like a true road bike with the banana bars. It puts me in a weird position that my body doesn't like, so I can't do it. So I had to go out and get myself a hybrid or exercise bike. So you guys know I'm a Trek fanboy, love Treks. I have a Trek Fx7.4. So the 7.4 I would say is right around the middle range. They go up and down. They make women specific FXs, men specific FXs. I'm right at the middle of the range, which is the FX 7.4, which retails for about $769.99. It's actually not a very expensive bike. It's affordable, it's a good bike, and it'll get you started where you want. So stick tuned, stay on, and keep it pinned. And let's look at the bike. All right, nerds, here we are. Like I said, Trek FX 7.4 exercise bike or hybrid, whichever you prefer. So as you can see, you know the BigCat's all about flash and pizzazz, which is a lie. I actually don't like being seen, but this is the one that they had in stock. I like this color, and obviously it's a different color than the Slash, so it's always nice that your bikes don't match. So first off, let's go right after. We said MSRP $769.99. As you see with the FX, especially the 7.4, this is a full carbon fork. It's painted orange, but it is actually a carbon fork. It's supposed to flex more and give you kind of a suspension feel, even though it's a fixed fork. It has the Bontrager TLR rims, and then your Bontrager AW1 wheels. These wheels, so you can inflate them between 55 PSI and 100 PSI. When I ride, I usually run about 90 PSIs. So I haven't done a whole lot of upgrades to this yet. I want to. I mean, I'm gonna put some clip-in pedals, buy some clip-in shoes, put some lights and things like that. So I would actually like to start riding this to work at some point. So basically the only upgrades that I've done on it since I got it was I have the Trip 100, and it is incorporated right in to the handlebar mount, and that comes stock from Trek. You just clip that up, you just slide it right on, and you have the sensor there. This is actually designed to run Trek's sensor where you don't need to do that. You can see right there, but I wanted the Trip 100 right there, and it is what it is. It came with a really narrow set of handlebars and these weird grips that I don't really like. They're called the Informs. So I actually, when I bought the Race Face Atlas bars for the Slash, I took the stock ones off. So I'm basically running Bontrager Rhythm bars. So Rhythm Elites, and they're just wider. They're 760 mil, and they're more comfortable. They're more normal feeling for me. And then I added just a simple Bontrager water bottle holder, cage, whatever you want to call it. I want to put a city pump down there just in case I get a little low. And then just the other day when I got the new saddle for the Slash, I got myself a Bontrager frame pack just so I can store my stuff in there versus putting it in the back of my backpack or whatever. This seat, it's got the Bontrager Nebula seat. This is the worst seat on a bike I've ever used. So that's definitely one of the upgrades that will need to be done. And like I said, I'm gonna change the pedals, go to clip-ins. So it's a good bike. I love it, and for when I can't make it to the trails, you know, I ride this thing around town, and it's really good. The Trip 100, I don't know if you can see it on the display. Oh, sorry. But you can scroll through everything. Tells you calories burned on your last ride, your odometer, all that stuff. If you use this one, it tells you all the same stuff. Average speed 15 miles an hour. So it actually is a pretty fast bike, and it's a good time. So if you don't necessarily want to get into the mountain bike scene and you want to just do some riding around town but still help your motocross training, maybe this is an option for you. All right guys, stay tuned and keep it pinned.